welcome back. In this video we're going to pull the motor out of the Mighty VT, clean a bit of section in the shed to get the crane and everything out of the Jeep, not the Jeep, fucking Pajero. Yeah, at first we're going to compression test it just to see what it's going to do, because I have a feeling 4 and 6 down this side are cactus. So go and grab all the parts, get the crane, the engine stand out of the back, and go through my other toolbox and find my compression tester. But yeah, we'll get set up and we'll start getting into it. Got the VT in the shed, got the hood pulled off it. Now going to get in and pull the spark plugs out in every hole so that it doesn't keep trying to use the battery heats when we compression test it, and then start pulling all the plastics, or all the plastic bits off the front. Yeah, box out, pull the battery out. Damo's over here being a fucking noisy cunt. Disengaged. Pull it out of the rubber. Should be right. Yeah, so we've got all my tools, rattle guns, got some things in here so I can lap the valves, got the valve spring compressor, I've got the compression tester. So we'll start getting into this and compression testing it and see how dead it is. Oh, look at this thing. I don't know if you can see it real well. Ryan might have to try and zoom in if you can. So 1973 Ford, sounds alright. Seen him working over there in the shed on it a couple of times.
Exactly.
But, yeah, it's not bad, but righto, we'll get these plugs out and give this compression test. I pulled the plugs down this side, and first one I pulled out was number 6, and I'll try and get the sun a bit so you can see. You can see it, that strap's melted. It's fucking all full of gum. Smells really fuely. And the rest of the plugs, the other two, they're a bit black, a bit fuely. I just kicked my big toe, it really hurt, and pulled the old dippy sticky, and she's a little bit milky.
Alright.
So
Want some water with your plugs?
yeah, this one's a bit shit as well. Look at that gap. That's about as far as it is.
This one's not even tight.
No, none of them are all tight. But that's got about as much gap as it is from fucking here to Tassie.
They all seem to be pretty gap like that.
Yeah, I think it's just gotten hot. Well, it's firing really hot in the combustion cylinder. It's melted the top of this one too.
Yeah, right.
Like, look at that. You shouldn't be able to see that electrode down there straight from the top. I knew it was misfiring on at least 3 cylinders.
We just didn't know it was all 5, 6.
Yeah, but yeah, she's definitely time for a rebuild. But once this last spark plug's out, we'll throw the comp tester on there and we'll see what she's got. Hopefully she might have some compression. And this one's just a bit black, so it's not too bad. But definitely gonna need a set of plugs for it. About $100 or so. But I need a lead too, because old fucking Damo over here ripped the plug out and left the end on the spark plug, didn't he? So we're at least up for a lead and 6 spark plugs, but I was gonna do leads anyway. But yeah, we'll
Look at this atrocious little dodgy up here.
yeah, I'm thinking of just bypassing that, give it all a boost. Yeah, we'll throw the compression tester on it and we'll see what she's got. Let's see what cylinder number 6 has to bring to the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it!
Well, 60. We'll go again just to fucking make sure that it's...
Average on 60.
Good old 60, eh? It should be at least around the 150 mark, so she's down in at least half the pressure. Righto, see what number 4 has. That's not any better, that's about 65. Nearly 70.
Go again?
Yeah. $60 and $70. It's a bit fucking sad. You can even hear how shitty it sounds winding over with no plugs in it. It should sound a lot better than that. Alrighty, so see what number 2 has to bring. Now that's what we're looking for, 150.
1 out of 6 isn't bad.
Go again. $150, not bad. Well, 1's good. See what the other 3 are gonna do. We've got it on number 5 now. See what it's got. What's that, about 130, 135-ish? Go again. About 135-ish. It's not, yeah, about 135. So it's not too bad. It's getting better, but it's not good.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Because they're all supposed to be within 10% of each other. 10%, maybe 15 if you really want to push it. And those 2 over there really aren't. But yeah, we'll try the other 2. Alright, we'll see what is that? We'll see what number 3's got, hey? That one's got 72.
Go again?
Yeah, so she's fucking good old 70, eh? So we got a 135, a 150, 2 70s and a 60 so far.
So she's cooked.
Yeah, she'll be cooked. So we'll see what number 1 brings to the table, and then we can start ripping this bad boy out. On the number 1 now. $120. Still a little sad. So there's only one 150. Go again. Yeah, that's all she wrote, boys. Now we've got the compression test done. We'll start pulling all this out and start getting it done. Worst part's going to be fucking putting the car up on jack stands and getting underneath it to do the bell housing bolts. We've got some things undone. Just here, it's absolutely disgusting down in there on both sides. Look what the injectors look like. This one's missing a little plastic clip on the end. You can see it's got this little plastic clip here. It's missing that. This one's missing the actual the clip for it. It was sitting down in the valley. They're all absolutely disgusting. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah, let's see what's going on here. Fucking whoop! Yeah, just gonna take supercharger off and then unplug the rest of the loom, fold that all up out of the way, get down, undo the exhaust from the headers down there and the bell housing bolts, torque converter bolts, and should be ready to come out.
Just slide back
So I'm nearly ready to pull it anyway. Yeah, I've got all my parts over here stacked up in the whole freezer. And I was surprised when I sized this up with the original one. It's not that much smaller. Right, where am I? Yeah, it's not that much smaller. As you can see, it's probably a bit sideways. Yeah, I was expecting it to be a bit smaller than that, but I guess it is only 10 psi from like maybe 4, 5 psi. So it's only gaining 5 psi, but that's 5 more pounds of swiney boy. When we go to pull the motor out, we'll get the GoPro set up, and we'll set it up so you can watch and pull it out. And I'm so keen to see what the oil looks like coming out of it, because on the dipstick she looks a bit milky, so fingers crossed. But oh, there goes the belt. Oh yes, that's what that bypass valve there does. We don't need to bypass it.
Doesn't look too bad, really.
No.
How many thousand on it?
284.
Yuck.
Ooh, it sucked some shit in at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wearing the stuff off it. Oh, might be time for a supercharger rebuild.
I think you just want a supercharger rebuild.
Oh no, we'll see what she does. It puts in boots there, and tries to fucking let it out there. With this little fucking vacuum actuated thing. I don't like when things leak boost, so I might just unblock it and just let it eat. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Get that in your motor, boys. That's cactus.
Oh, dude, that's fucking yuck.
Right, so while we're here, we thought we'd just undo the rocker cover on the passenger side, and we'll see what's in store. Ooh, surprising. It's actually quite clean. Not bad. Smells like shitty burnt fucking oil, but
bit coast up in there, but
reasonably clean. Let's just hope the rest of the motor looks like that inside. Now we'll get back to pulling the rest of the loom off. Nearly got the motor ready to pull. Got the exhaust off. We've undone the flywheel bolts, torque converter bolts. Nearly got the loom up and out of the way all the way. Undone the engine mounts, undone nearly all the bell housing bolts. Starting to get along now. We've been sort of piss farting around, and it's fucking 20 to 5 at the moment. We've been at it since about 12:30, 1 o'clock.
no, it was like 2. It was pretty
Maybe
late.
2 o'clock. Been about 3 hours or so. Half hungover. Because I hit the jacks last night. Right, so it's now, what's the time? It's now 5:45. Can't remember what the time was last time I updated.
20 to 5.
So I think we've finally got everything. Apart from the trans dipstick bolt to the back of the head, so we're just going to pull the dipstick out with the head. Damo's just already ripped the head off. Yeah, so now he's going to pull all the accessories off the front of it. Get rid of all this stuff.
There was a header bolt missing.
Yeah, sometimes I do. Oh, it's got a big crack in this header on the inside. Just here.
Oh.
You just can
I can see it
see
with this
it,
one.
yeah. Right, so this header's safe apart from that snap bolt, so I'm going to have to do something about that, I guess. Yeah, nice little crack there. Just heat it up with the oxy, with the blowtorch, and throw a couple of boogers on there. That'll fix it. I think that's all I can see for now. Yeah, righto, we'll start pulling these accessories off and then start getting the heads off and see what inside looks like. No, they can stay on. No.
Wow.
Oh, it was corroding and everything.
There
So,
was chunks coming out of it.
it's an alloy gasket with rubber inserts that no longer has rubber inserts. And it's broken and rusted through on one end. Oh, wait. Found the rest of the rubber insert. Look at that. Look at the play.
Alrighty.
Can you hear it?
I don't
And Damo
like you either.
shuts up.
I'll just go home and you can do it all your damn self. What over?